Well, if you have off this week, we're halfway through your vacation, and the weather's starting to warm up a little bit more now. The breezes starting to increase some from the southeast. I think tomorrow will be a little breezier than today, and about the same on Friday as well. But still looking at mainly dry weather. I mean, you could say there's a tiny chance that maybe if the clouds briefly thicken up, there might be a sprinkle for a minute or two, but that's really about it. Things looking pretty dry around here for a while, and the highs mostly back in the 80s the next few days. A little cooler at the coast, but generally back around 80 to 85 in most areas tomorrow. And right now it's even 85 in McAllen and Rio Grande City. You see warmest weather in the Upper Valley, 80 in Weslaco and 78 in Harlingen, 77 in Raymondville. Should see about this temperature spread tomorrow, maybe a couple degrees warmer in some areas depending on how much sun's able to break through. But tomorrow may be a little sunnier than today, and maybe start off cloudy, but I think maybe the clouds will break out or break up a little more in the afternoon, but not totally blue sky. Dew points are on the way up. A few days ago we were down here toward the bottom. Now we're on our way back up. Dew points in the mid 60s, and we'll be getting a little more humid as the week progresses. So this evening won't be cooling off as much as yesterday evening, with temperatures falling from the 70s into the 60s. We'll probably bottom out in the mid 60s later this evening and tonight, and that's about as cool as it will get. So satellite radar shows mainly dry weather everywhere across South Texas and nearby areas of Mexico, just clouds which really thickened up early this morning and are slow to break up. This may be the case again tomorrow. You'll probably wake up the clouds, but I think they have a better chance to thin out more as the afternoon progresses. And you look a little farther off to the north and south, you don't see a whole lot going on. No rain anywhere. It just looks pretty quiet in terms of rain for many days to come. Future track does show overnight just clearing skies for a while in the evening, then some clouds later at night toward tomorrow morning. And again, Thursday you may be in and out of the clouds, but maybe a little sunnier by afternoon than today. And future track has almost no chance for rain. You might have seen one little green blip show up. So if the clouds thicken up from time to time, maybe a 2-minute sprinkle. That's about it. Breezy tomorrow afternoon. Winds may gust up to about 25, maybe almost 30 miles per hour. And then Friday, kind of the same deal. You may have some clouds around at times, but kind of a partly to sometimes mostly sunny sky, and temperatures back up into the 80s with breezy conditions again. And the winds may gust up to about 30 miles per hour. And kind of the same thing for Saturday. You see some clouds still around from time to time, but otherwise breezy and warm again. Now, future track does show the winds increasing some from the southeast. It shows them light in the morning tomorrow, but by 11 a.m. breezes pick up some. And again, not all out windy, but you see some areas getting into this color shading up around 20 miles per hour or so. And again, so it will be a little breezy from time to time, but rain chances are still pretty small. We're talking, maybe a sprinkle or 1 or 2 spots the next few days, but essentially dry weather for the next 3 days, and maybe dry weather for the next 7, 8, 9, or 10 days. It just looks like we're into a dry stretch now after that wet weather from last week. So the first 7-day forecast looking warm. Highs around 82 tomorrow, 85 on Friday, and 83 on Saturday. Weekend temperatures are a little dependent on the cloud cover too. We might see the clouds thicken up a little more, so that's why we kept it at 83 instead of maybe 85. But it could easily break out into a little more sunshine. And then next week the warming trend continues. Most of the models say we'll keep on warming up a bit more next week. So we're not too far away from spring, but around here, you never know when temperatures may jump right up to summers. But we are kind of keeping things in check right now, mostly in the 80s the next 7 days, not showing those 90s coming back quite yet.